What is up, metalheads? What is up? It is Heavy Metal Pokemon here, bringing you our week 1 for the IBLAL, that's the IBL Alolan League, off-season against Techno and the Carolina Pantharians. Really cool name. Really cool name. Let's pull up his team here, and bam! There it is. Alright, so he's got the Pheromos, Scizor, Slowking, Raichu, Alolan version, Gengar, Pelipper, Togen Demaruru, I think, and Golduck. Pretty cool stuff. So big threats we can see: Pheromosa, Scizor, Raichu, especially since Electric Surge or Electro Surfer gives it 2x speed in the electric terrain, which Tapu Koko has. So that poses a big problem for us, as it can outspeed, and with the right coverage could do a lot of damage to the team. So we don't want that, definitely. Yeah, Pheromosa, it's just fast-based, 151 speed. Nothing outpaces it naturally, so we need Scarf. DD Gyarados doesn't outspeed it, which is unfortunate for us. Probably would, though, in league format, just because most people will speed creep something, you know, the fastest mon. So really just gotta outspeed Tapu Koko, and then you can put the rest in HP or defense, you know, something like that, since it's very frail. So we got that going for us. Gengar got a huge nerf with only having Cursed Body and not Levitate, which is unfortunate for Gengar, making it weak to the EQ now. So we will we'll bring up the team. So that's what we got. If you do not know the team, be sure to check out the team overview down below. Be sure to check out Techno Strike as well. And let me get rid of this team and let's pull up our team builder. Bam! So first up on the screen you see Spooter, the shiny Arnab, whatever this thing is called, the shiny spider. It's purple and red. Looks really cool. I don't know why they don't have a shiny sprite on here yet. Oh, the Assault Vest. Assault Vest allows me to live Specs, Modest, Thunderbolt from Alolan Raichu. I thought that was a big threat that he would bring because of the Surge Surfer, so Electro Surfer, whatever it is. So Liquidation, Leech Life, Mirror Coat, Infestation. 252 HP, 252 attack, Adamant, and then 4 special effects. So what happens here is Liquidation pretty much just click, and it's going to kill whatever switches into it. Leech Life will, if we're in against Raichu, Raichu will attack. Specs Modest does 70%. I Leech Life, get all that back. It does 132 minimum. 132 minimum. This thing is a monster. Liquidation does a butt ton to pretty much anything that's not named Pelipper or Golduck to damage it. We can Leech Life the Slowking, and it's a 2-shot. It is a 2-shot at max HP, max defense, but it can't do anything back to us. It cannot touch us. And Side Shock will do some damage, but that's it. So this thing, it has no switch-ins, but it can. It's not OP, but it's a good mod for us. It's going to do some great stuff, we're hoping. Alright, next up on the list we have Cocoa Puffs, the Tapu Koko. With Leftovers, I decided, me and Aster decided to go Leftovers instead of a Life Orb, because we can pretty much almost one-shot Slowking if he's not max Def, max HP. We can 2-shot if he's actually max Def, max HP, Assault Vest. It is a 2-shot. This thing is a monster in the Electro Surge, giving us a huge boost in our electricity, our electric type moves. With Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Hidden Power Fire, so we can catch that Scizor on the switch in. That gets us good. If we can set up an agility, we just win. There's nothing on this team that outspeeds us, and we have the moveset to body everything with this monster. we'll just T-bolt everything. Pheromosa will not outspeed us. Even at +1, it will not outspeed us, because we outspeed it. Yeah. Alright, next up on the list, a really cool set, thanks to Jose and After kind of mixing this one up here. Gary the Gyarados with a Wakan Berry. So we can live, we're expecting Hidden Power Electric on Pheromosa to come. So we'll live it, and then we will Waterfall it, and it will die. Our moveset is Thunder, Earthquake, Waterfall, and Dragon Dance. Thunder. What is Thunder for, you ask? Pelipper. Pelipper in Gen 7 now gets Drizzle. So what happens in the rain? Thunder's 100% accurate, and we can take out that stupid bird. We're most likely assuming that he'll send it in against Gyarados to try and wall it, and then we'll Thunder it, and it'll hurt. We can get a Dragon Dance up, outspeed majority of the team, except for Scarf Gengar, Pheromosa, unfortunately. Yeah, so 100 HP. What does this allow me to outpace? I don't know where we manage this to outpace. 4 defense, 4 special attack, minus Spadef nature. So, but we're okay. We're okay. This is gonna do some stuff. It's gonna do what it needs to do, and that's pretty much it. Alright, next up on the list we have Choice Scarf, Alola Ninetales, Kiowa coming in. 168 Modest. This allows me to outspeed Pheromosa. 88 the rest of HP, and then 252 Modest special attack. With Freeze Dry, Extrasensory, Hidden Power Fire, and Aurora Veil. So we can come in, if we have a good matchup, or if we know he's going to switch out, we can get up the Aurora Veil, switch ourselves, and kind of start going to town. Freeze Dry for his water types. Pelipper becomes 4 times effective. Gold Duck will not appreciate the Freeze Dry. Slowking will not appreciate the Freeze Dry. Extrasensory there for Gengar, and it hits Pheromosa pretty well as well. And then Hidden Power Fire for his Steel types, the Tagamadura, whatever that thing is. And the Scizor will go down to the 4 times weakness. So that's that. It's just there to hit hard. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna actually lead the Alola Ninetales, because we are Scarf, figure out whatever he is and get damage off. Like I said, either he's gonna hard switch and we'll Aurora Veil, or we'll click a move and do some damage to something. So, and then we have the Snow Warning, obviously. Next up, Rubber Ducky, Porygon Z with a Norminium Z, Adaptability Conversion, Thunderbolt, Dark Pulse, and Hidden Power Fire. In the game, I'm putting Thunderbolt as the first move slot. And what this does is I will use my Z conversion, become an electric type, and resist Scizor's Bullet Punch. So Choice Band Bullet Punch won't do as much to me, so resist it plus a defense boost will be nice. And I'll pretty much mostly be using Thunderbolt, as it takes out the majority of his team. We have Dark Pulse to KO the Gengar, in Power Fire for the Steel types. So that's what this thing does. Again, we hit base 1. We hit 150 in the speed, so this allows me at +1 to outspeed Pheromosa, put the rest in the special attack, and then the remaining stuff into HP. And so that's what that does. So it's just going to come in. It's just going to be a sweeper, essentially kind of like Kiowa, except more of a sweep, like a set of sweeper, if you will. So with the Norminium and the Z conversion, this makes this Mon so cool, and it's going to be fun to use this season. So next up we have Slimy the Gastrodon of the East. I like the East one better. I don't want the pink stuff. Slimy with the Rindo Berry, really cool set here. Storm Drain, so we're immune to all the water attacks that are going to come here. With 244 HP, keep it odd. So I run odd HP on my Pokemon. Gives me better damage rolls, gives me stuff in the favor. It's different if we're running Life Orb. I think it has to be like a 9 or a 1 in the HP slot, so that you get, if you were to say go every attack, you get 1 extra attack. Something like that. I don't remember how the math works. But what the odd HP, I've said this multiple times in videos, is what it does is it gives me the damage rolls in my favor, so the damage roll gets lowered, which is cool. So 252 defense, and then 12 speed def. We're rolling with a impish nature, so we're just going to minus the special attack because it's there's like a shma difference. So with Earthquake, Toxic, Recover, and Scald. So Earthquake for the Togamadoru, the Raichu, Gengar. It should just drop because Gengar's defense is just... So it should just drop. It should be going on. We can eat up hits, we can recover, we can toxic things. You know what I didn't realize? I didn't realize that this thing is slower than a slow king. Slow. You're so slow. Probably should have put that in the speed here. So that is the team. Spooter, Cocoa Puffs, Gary, Kiowa, Rubber Ducky, and Slimy. Hopefully we can get a win. Hopefully the Colorado Mammals final will come out in Gen 7. 1-0 so far. So that's what we're hoping. Yeah. So go ahead and leave down in the comments down below what you think we were going to end up for this match. If you think the team's going to pull out. If you think we made a bad prep, what you would change in your prep. Anything like that. Anything helps the channel. And as always, bros, keep gaming. Don't work. Gonna stay in. Spin block there. Doesn't do anything. And let's go for a dynamic punch. Does it start? I don't know. Let's see. Let's try it just to see.